hello, 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 hello. I might sneeze. Anyway, uh, here I am. I just want to finish this game so fast. Sorry, it's been forever since I was streaming, because I'm really bad at being consistent. I'll do my best to get through this. I hit continue on accident, and the game started to work. I woke up, I guess I woke up in a trunk, so I restarted it, and then I went live, and now you're caught up. So I'm just gonna hit continue, because I want to get this done. I hope you're all having lovely days, or nights, or afternoons, moments, whatever. Yeah, so this is what I woke up to. Definitely forgot the buttons. Hands. Call number, obviously. I'm such a wizard.
Yellow.
Burn.
Copernicus? Is that you?
Oui, monsieur. Yes, help me out of here.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam. Swinging by your toes over a tiger cage?
You, all I know is I'm in the trunk of a car. I think I've been kidnapped. First
Locked in a trunk? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story, or the waitress, she betrayed me.
Leia? Well, you only get what you deserve from her.
What?
Mind your manners and she's liable to bring you a free refill.
She's a fucking
Rub her the
robot.
wrong way, and she might just spit in it.
She's a robot.
She wants to give us the benefit of the doubt, but we seem to be making it hard for her.
What? She led me into this trap. She was also nice to me, tried to help me. First one.
Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus?
Hidden. Locked one, yes. In the mailbox? What's so important about it anyway?
Have you opened it yet?
No, haven't. The key.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are.
Are you saying man in the box? It helped me find a man with many eyes. This is a spider.
Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong.
He's a fucking
You need
spider.
to learn the spell first, before you can go up against him.
I have to open the box. Then I have to figure out who I am. Then I have to learn a spell. Then I have to find the man with many eyes, which is also a spider. There's a spell? What spell?
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. But let's start by getting you out of that box.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, I've got my Farmer's Almanac here. Let's have a look. Hang on.
You remember in Wild Wild West?
C, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk. First thing you should do is reach around for the latch.
Yeah.
Sounds
no, it's
kind of
right there.
obvious.
It's right there. It's right here. Kick the tail light out. Just kick it with your foot. There's no latch.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them?
It's right here.
It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Sorry.
Okay.
Got him.
Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you.
I'll yank on the wires with my hand that I won't move. Watch.
Got them?
Yep.
What color are the lights?
Red.
We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward.
Green light, like in your car.
Gotta run now.
What?
Good luck to you, kid.
Man. These people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't. Okay, it didn't like that. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. No. Because it's positive. So it should go to a positive? What the fuck? Show me a pattern. Show me a pattern. I don't understand. Positive, minus. This is a positive. And it's pink. Wait. No. This is a positive. And it's pink. I will literally go one by one before I figure out the pattern. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. No idea. Fucker. I already did that one. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I have to do this in order or I'll keep fucking up. Fuck. I might just keep fucking up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. God damn it, I already did that. By the process of eliminate... Oh, shit. How can there be more than one right answer? Fuck you. I hate you. Just work. Just work with me. Didn't we already do this? I probably already did. Yeah, we did. The positive. But this is a negative to a negative. Wait, does this one work? If I... No. Because a positive to a positive doesn't work. Positive, negative, negative, positive, open, positive. So this one should go to, like... We already did that. No. You would think it could go to this one. one works. I don't understand. Fucker. 2 seconds away from looking at the answer. I swear to God. I have no patience. I have no patience, and I'm tired because I have insomnia. Okay, the blue and the pink, and then they're both positive, and they don't like each other. Okay. Holy shit. I didn't even have to cheat. Holy shit. Hello? How did I wind up in your truck?
ما أدري شو تسوي بسيارتي بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان راح تسح بعدين.
Oh. Well, the green light. English?
آسف ما أدري هاي مو صدق بس أنا أشعر بيه كاني من صدق حجة سعر. كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية السترن الجير والقرن على الدشبول. حاسة حتى لو أحد إيدي من السترن السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل بس من أقوم أشوف إنه هذا جنهل. إيه معود على كيفك. أريد أوقف.
You have a translator. Around here. There's gotta be a translator or something that helps me. Translate. Wake up. What? Translate. Driver's speech. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You is asleep at the wheel, you freak. You turn it till he's speaking English. Okay. Is red, which is actually abnormal. You know, in my phone, I could translate with my phone. In my phone. Oh, we just still have it. That's cool.
Tu me ressembles tant, mais comment as-tu fait pour devenir ma copine qu'avant? Serais-tu lâché mes rêves ou des offres de montrer les reflets de mon âme? Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. Ejuacusa, Guanacheya, Urdevenir, Picamón. Navite tu horizondas totelos tu dromo. Orite navite tu horizondas totelos tu dromo. Wakuseot youranos inetoso hamilos lemoris ekipunas tertisis. Yes, then again, Periudizo, Momontele, Patches Night. Ver el horizonte al final del camino. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. He oído que el cielo está tan bajo que no puedes pararte derecho. He oído que el cielo está tan bajo, there are stomach equipunas statis. Qui es-tu, d'où viens-tu, suis-je en train de rêver, es-tu vraiment là?
Okay, so that's French.
Un fantôme, blonde, jak droga, los tu Oído que el cielo está tan bajo que no puedes pararte derecho. He oído que el cielo está tan bajo que no puedes pararte derecho. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino. Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino.
Well, one thing is that
He oído que el cielo
I'm
está
gonna look up the
tan
answer to
bajo
this
que no puedes
because
pararte derecho. He oído que el cielo está tan bajo que no puedes pararte derecho.
okay, I want it to stop singing for a second so I can cheat. 1 minute. Hang on. Hang on. Okay.
Puedes ver el horizonte al final del camino.
Sorry, this is just annoying the shit out of me, so.
Puedes ver el horizonte al final del nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt, and I try to find an image of you.
You speak English now. How did I get here?
How would I know? It's not even my car.
Why are you driving it then?
No idea. I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too. You don't want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep.
I know you're the next guard, so if you didn't kidnap me, how did I get here?
What do you mean? Whose guard? Yours?
Yeah, my hero. Every driver. Turns out we've met before. Why don't you just tell me what this is all about?
Now
First
I know
one.
you must be an English speaker. The only people in the world convinced that every story revolves around them.
Say that.
Who are you, anyway?
This game is so real. I asked you first. What's your name anyway?
I'm not sure, actually. But here, it's funny. On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir.
Sorry, what? I'm called Copernicus.
Copernicus, huh? Suddenly, This doesn't seem so arbitrary.
The fuck is wrong with your head? What makes you say that?
Never
You're a
heard of
robot?
Ibn al-Shatir? A famous astronomer. I guess you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy. In many ways a predecessor to...
Copernicus. Do you see that he's like got robot skin? Like there's a flashing where he just itched his neck?
Yes, that's right.
Funny, that's my name in here anyway.
Copernicus, al-Shatir. Two iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun revolves around the earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm not part of yours. You were trapped in the trunk, where I've been many times. It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours.
It's just that some of your skin glows. I find it's hard to wrap my head around. How is that possible? Yeah.
Takes a leap of faith, I know, to admit that we both exist.
Oh. Scenic break. Scenic break, scenic break, scenic break. Cool. Do you know the man with many eyes?
A man with many eyes? No, I've run across many strange things recently, but not that.
Well, maybe we're his eyes. So who are you running from then?
From wars, from bombings, from the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles. On the news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen. But it's the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
Oh my god. Your skin is glitching because you are a robot and you're missing a finger. Poor dude. How did you wind up in this place? What kind of gangsters? Oh,
I'm
hi,
one of the ones who
Bowsy.
didn't make it. Not all the way.
How's the
I'm
claim?
stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep.
How did your journey start?
The El Mahdi army.
Start.
They called themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law because he worked as a translator for the US military. Neighbors warned us we should move, and so we did, twice.
I just turned the volume up. I don't know if you could hear me. Hope you're doing well, Bowsy. Oh yeah, no, me too. That's me too. I just got up and I really just want to finish this game. Did they find your brother?
Luckily, no. He was safe with the army, beyond their reach. A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal. And that's when they came back and picked me up.
Probably.
2 days later, when I woke up in the Baghdad hospital, I found out that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident.
So, was that the moment you decided to leave?
Yes. After that, I couldn't stay.
Tell me about your escape. You haven't asked me about my story yet. Good
The
God, I
women
don't
in
care.
my family, my mother, my sisters, they were the only ones who knew.
Why not the men? How did you flee? Why not the
I was
men?
very close to the women in my family. They were the ones who were around all the times while I was recovering. The men, my father, my brothers, always working, always out of the house. I got on a plane to Istanbul, where my cousin lived. He took me to Izmir, where the smugglers are. They're easy to find. I bought a space on a vessel, headed to Mytilene, Greece, the closest harbor in Europe.
It was sunny, but now there's a storm, and he's telling trauma story. What kind of vessel was it? Were you worried about getting ripped off? What kind of vessel was it?
Just a simple raft, but not as overcrowded as in some of the stories you hear. I was lucky, at least in the beginning. We couldn't leave for 5 days. Too many Greek army ships in the sea. Every morning, getting up at 3:30 to make a go of it.
Good God.
By the 5th day, I was so tired of waiting that I wasn't even scared to get on board any longer. Finally, impatience had overtaken fear.
I'll probably have to take a nap after this, was what I was going to say a long time ago. Tell me what happened next. Hey, want to hear about my story? Oh my god. They really want me to say this. They really want me to make this about me. I'm not going to. Tell me what happened next.
We did not make it to Europe. A boat pulls up next to us. People are trying to understand what's going on, but the men on the ship only speak Greek. At first, people are worried that it's pirates. They take everything from the passengers. Sometimes take the passengers themselves. Sometimes just ram the boat and laugh as it sinks. But no, these are police, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting, and waiting, and waiting.
Holy shit, that is holy shit, I can't.
Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams at first. These were things I remembered from clues I found along the highway.
It's just synchronicity, but holy shit. That's exactly what happened over the weekend. I didn't know there was an update installing. Sounds familiar. You haven't asked about my dream yet. My god. Sounds familiar.
I've dreamed this highway, this car before, many times.
You've dreamt of the highway. Okay, so the trauma story is over, so we're back to blue skies. Why do you dream of an American highway? That's a fair question. What happens in this dream of yours? I like the first question.
It's a good question. I had an uncle once who left Iraq many years ago to study engineering at the University of Bowling Green.
What?
I guess this made an impression on me. Who knows why we dream the things we dream? What is your dream about?
Oh my god. We really had to okay, well, okay. I'm not sure. Maybe just relationship troubles. Man, this is like in psychology where I can't remember the term, but your brain fills in the gaps for things you don't quite remember. And that's why he remembers this road in the dream.
A breakup? That's it?
Because he didn't really see it. It's just what was described to him. Or maybe a kidnapping. Maybe worse.
Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped?
I was kidnapped.
Who's this person that's been taken away from you?
Bowsy, when I started this car ride, I woke up in the trunk. My girlfriend.
Do you have a photo?
Yes, I do.
Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere along this highway.
Yes, there's a photo in my backpack. See?
I know her. The same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles back.
That's not her. That's an imposter.
An imposter? But she waits tables at Dante's, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. She betrayed me, though. That's how I ended up in the trunk. Well, not really. He said that he ends up in... He's usually in the trunk. But now it's me because I'm in his dream or he's in mine. We're not sure. What were you doing at the gas station? No. Right? She betrayed me, though.
Betrayed by a friend.
What?
That's a familiar note to me.
Friend?
And yet, the waitresses at Dante's usually play it straight down the line.
Friend?
They can dish it out, but they only give you what you deserve.
They gotta dish it out. They work at a diner. Sorry. Well, I did ask her to switch places with my girlfriend. No, I only went along with what she wanted to do. Yeah, she volunteered.
You sure? Sometimes that's an easy answer to an uncomfortable question.
No, she wanted to do it. Oh, he doesn't believe me. I can't believe he had nothing to say to that. So, what was she doing at the gas station?
I pulled in there because I was worried about engine trouble.
Let me guess, a green light on the dashboard.
Yes, that's right. She was standing with two men. It looked tense, like she was defensive about something, explaining herself. I don't think they fully believed her.
Cloudy again. What did they look like? Did you catch what they were arguing about?
Not exactly. There was a lot of pointing at the passenger seat in her car and shrugging. It seemed they'd lost something.
Not the shrugging.
Someone. The leader, he seemed very unhappy. A guy in an orange vest.
Orange vest. So it was all a trap. Who saved me then? Trap.
A trap? So they were looking for you?
Think so. I don't get how I escaped.
Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck.
The main guy, did you happen to notice if he had a bracelet with circles around his arm? Or did you hear anything else? First one.
No, I didn't get a look. I just heard one strange thing they said. That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers.
What the fuck?
They were going to find him.
8 fingers, a many-eyed man, bracelets.
Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits, maybe.
8 digits. It's me. I have his phone number.
Uh-huh. And you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you, would you?
Yes, why? Lie? No, I don't have anything like that. No, I'm gonna show you.
That was the other thing they mentioned. They have the key, but don't want the box opened.
What's the tumbleweeds are doing, what's happening? I wonder why. Did you see which direction they headed in? Yeah, that one.
No, I didn't get a look. Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly?
Yes. Well, we are in the desert, or what do you make of it? Yeah, the second one.
I don't know.
Oh my god,
but the
there's more.
weather also seems to be turning suddenly. Turn on the radio and see if you can find a weather report.
Oh dear god.
My god!
It's the mini ice, it's the mini ice, it's the mini ice, it's the mini ice. Oh god. Oh shit. We have to do this one again? Oh my god. I feel so seen.
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
So darker? Oh, are we trying to get blue skies? I really wasn't paying attention.
Hints that will leave you scanning the highway.
Sunny skies.
Wait.
Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10% chance of rain, this good weather can't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather. A balmy 72 degrees, with mild breezes throughout the day. Although there is only a 10... Sunny skies...
Welcomes you.
Wait.
Suddenly, it's
Wait.
sunny.
I'm going.
There's a sleazy 24-hour
It's not working. They're stuck to the car. We need some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
Level 3 thunderstorm. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Damaging winds are causing some trees and large branches to fall.
Looks like tornado conditions now. Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the car, but it's not strong enough.
So... Wait, hang on.
Warning, tornado 20 feet from car.
What?
Warning, tornado 60 feet from car. Tornado 40 feet from car. Tornado.
It worked. Oh, good riddance.
That seemed like I...
Look, that was very strange. Even for this place.
That seemed like the game got really tired of me trying to figure it out, and it seemed like the game cheated for me. I'm not upset about it. Let's go. Yes, I agree. What was all that about?
And the eyes on those things. It seemed they were spying. Searching for something.
Arseholes.
Did you notice? What do you know about these guys? The ones who are after you?
The leader has lots of eyes, like 10. I have their business card.
Oh, let's see.
Sure, it's in my backpack.
Balkan tours?
You know
Not
them?
directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met. He had made it through to Europe, but then had come back to get his family. But that's another story. He had come across this Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program to help refugees, promising to help them. But no one who accepted their help was ever seen from again. People just disappeared. And it wasn't just people in the refugee community either. Tourists too. They were strange stories.
Like human trafficking stories? Serbia, my girlfriend was there last summer.
I only heard bits and pieces. Nothing very clear. Mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. People losing their minds and never coming back.
Sounds like torture. The man with mirror eyes.
Yes. People who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it. Watch out for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms full of ice.
I need to do something to help her.
Well, my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety.
Run for safety.
They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no mistake, These guys are dangerous.
What's the worst that could happen to me if this is a dream? Okay, what do you suggest I do then? Yeah.
Honestly, I have no idea. But tangling with Balkan tools right now would be suicide. I mean, it's what they want, isn't it?
Yes, they want to trap me and get the box.
Right. Where did you get the box?
My girlfriend gave it to me, I guess.
They must be worried about what's inside. Worried it will expose them, all the things they've done.
No.
To her and to all the other people they've hurt.
They said I would find out who I really am if I opened the box. So what's the plan? Where are we going?
I wish I knew.
Oh dear God.
Even if I make it to my destination, I'm still not home.
I know, 'cause you're here
That's
instead of...
what it means to be an exile.
Where are we going exactly?
My niece, Nadia, used to ask me that question all the time. Where are you going, uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving. Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed.
What did you tell her?
The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime. I told her the truth. Not the truth, but the truth wrapped in the blanket of a story. There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home where the sky was farther from the earth, where the pandanus tree can grow high enough to be woven. So they left this land right under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to stand up straight. The other Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard. But
Florida.
there was one problem: earthquakes. Terrible earthquakes, as frequent as rains during the springtime in this country. All because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break. But the Fijians adjusted. They built their entire civilization out of rubber. Rubber houses with rubber beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed.
What?
But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that. She wanted a story about good and evil, the kind of story children like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes.
I thought you already said it was the thunder. What happens in the fairytale version? Yes, tell me your story.
So, Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth. A dragon with a splinter in its toe, whose terrible roaring causes the earth to break. Nadia slays the dragon and saves the people by uttering a magic spell. Konothi Seauton,
Konoti Seoton. What did she say?
Konothi Seauton. It's
Konoti
actually Greek.
Seoton.
Rolls right off the tongue. No?
Konoti Seoton.
Okay.
Oh my.
That was interesting. Can you say that again?
Konoti Seoton.
All the mirror eyes closed.
This is the spell Vern said I'd need. What do the words mean? First
Seems
one.
like it. And look, that's not the spell's only power. The card. There's a phone number on it now. Do you know what this means?
Yeah, we have someone to call.
You're ready to make a certain phone call.
What is with your head? To Balkan Tours? It's the same number as on my girlfriend's phone. No, it's Balkan.
Right. Ready to put your spell to use?
Just tell me what's wrong with your head. Yep, I'm ready. I don't know about this plan. No, I'm ready.
Good. Do you have a phone?
Hell yeah. Yes, but it's not mine. It belongs to the waitress.
Even better. So, here's the plan. You call them and tell them you want to sign up for a tour.
Just tell me what's wrong with your head. Okay, got it. A tour? What kind of tour? No, we got it.
Here's the thing. If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything is good. But if they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. Take it from me. They tell you someone you care about is in danger. But don't believe it. If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there. Are you ready?
Okay.
Dial the number.
Yes, sir. I'm such a good wizard.
Yeah.
Is this Balkan Tours? Who is this? Yeah, Balkan Tours.
Yep. What can I help you with?
I'd like to take a tour of the Badlands.
That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90?
Yes, I am. How did you know that? No. Yes, I am.
All right. I'll pick you up in an hour.
Pick me up? How about I come to you instead? Yeah, second one.
You don't have a car, do you?
How did you know that?
Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an hour.
Where do we meet exactly? How will I find you? No, where do we meet?
Don't worry about that. I'll be waiting for you once you land.
I'm such a good wizard.
So, it worked then?
I think so. Hard to tell. Hey, what's happening to you? Thank you.
Isn't that how these things normally work in
No.
the stories of this country?
No. What do you mean? No. Stop.
Other character shows up, imparts some hard-earned wisdom, then conveniently fades away.
Please stay. Don't fade away. I need your help. Well, thanks for your help. Don't fade away. Don't
It's a
fade
few
away.
minutes before 3:30 in Istanbul.
No.
There's another raft waiting.
No.
Another try.
No. Stay. Good luck.
Thanks. To you too. I think
Okay.
you'll be fine. You have allies all along this road, even in the cars of enemies.
Yeah, probably in their trunks.
I've left something for you.
Oh my god. Love you too.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.
Alright. Here we go. I think this is me.
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. It took me all morning just to figure out where to buy stamps here. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. Last week, I was at yet another barbecue. People here really enjoy their pork chops, let me tell you. There was this old-timer there, the host's father. He was talking about inflation during the war years. He ran upstairs to get something he was excited to show me. He comes back down with a 50 billion dinar bill. He starts talking about, at the time they printed it, inflation was so bad that in the morning it could buy one sandwich. By lunchtime, it could buy half a sandwich. It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other. Anyway, keep it tucked away for safekeeping.
Oh my god,
the big
he's
piece
high
of
like
news
me.
on my end is that yesterday, I finally tackled my fear of heights. Your humble correspondent from the Balkans went hang gliding.
You?
Yes, me. Hard to believe, I know. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it.
Thank you,
Facing
Bazzy.
my fears and all that.
Have a good workout.
But
That
then the
sounds-
tour guide takes me to the hill where they do the hang gliding, and they're talking about the most crazy thing that happened the week before. You're not going to believe this.
Working out
It's a
sounds like
tandem
good.
dive, so they have you strapped in with an instructor, right?
A
well,
good idea.
last week they strapped someone in, but the instructor forgot to strap himself in securely. They go running off the cliff, and the instructor tumbles down the hill. The instructor was okay, just some bruises. But now the other person is stuck up in the air with no idea how to fly the thing. Everyone on the ground is freaking out, yelling instructions up in the air about what to do. The girl said later that once she got over the initial terror, it was like she'd been flying a hang glider all her life.
Am I flying right now? Is that what's happening? Am I in the air?
It must have been exhilarating, conquering that first wave of fear.
Oh my god. This is just like
And
Sky.
once you're up there, it is amazing.
Children of the light.
The best thing is that you look down and there are these tiny white cotton ball things on the ground.
Holy
and then
shit.
you realize they're sheep.
Are we dead?
It's not so hard to steer either once you get the hang of it. Today, when I was looking for stamps, I bought one of those inspirational refrigerator magnets in a tourist shop. It says, "Do one thing every day that scares you." I know you think this kind of thing is cheesy, but I actually think it's profound.
Collect memory objects. I'll do that. I'll collect memory objects. Holy shit.
I
this
hope we
is-
can do stuff like this on our road trip together. Can we? Sometimes I
ran-
hate how we live in Seattle. Just sitting around in our own heads all the time.
I ran into a
I
cloud.
feel like it's the reason we've been arguing more lately before I left.
Oh god. Let me get this. This is mine. Seattle.
If you don't shake the fear out of your system on a regular basis, it curdles up into anger. I don't want to be angry.
I don't want to be angry either. Oh god. I think I'm... Wait. Hold still.
Well, time for your idealistic correspondent to sign up. I'm so used to writing emails that it hurts my hand to write a real letter now. How sad is that? But I promise to write more often. And what about you? I don't expect a real letter, but an email would be great. How is everything going? How did it go with that California assignment? The thing about the grape farmers? That was this week, right? I miss you.
Whoa.
I feel a little nervous about coming back home to you. But a little nervousness is nothing to worry about. That's what I've learned here. Fear is the mind killer. Love you.
Fear's the mind killer. Love you too. Did I get all of the things?
Jeez, there you are.
Bro.
Nice of you to grace us with your presence. I've been looking all over for you. You were supposed to be waiting by the post office, remember?
I got caught up in something, sorry. Post office? I thought we were meeting near the gas station. weirdo.
Look, we've all got a lot on our minds since the accident. I don't have time to drive all over Mankato looking for you. Barely gotten any sleep since it happened.
We're still on time for the tour, right? Since what happened? Since what happened?
Duh, the accident, right?
And Craig, he'll be there? Is it bad, the accident? Let's ask about Craig.
Craig? Sure, it's only because of him that I'm picking you up. Honestly, some of us weren't so happy about the idea of having you around in the hospital. But he made a good case for you in that altruistic way of his. Said, we're not here to pass judgment.
Look, where are we headed exactly? What? Who did this to her? Where are we going?
What? Hang on.
What? The hell?
Shut up. This isn't just any kind of phone call. Yes. No. I know. No, he turned up eventually. Yeah, he's sitting right here. Do you want to talk to him? Should I put him on live with you? No, I didn't think so. Yes. Okay, I'll wait then.
What was that?
What?
That helmet.
It's called a headset. It's a good way to not wreck your car while you're using a phone. Something I would think you'd be very invested in at this point. Look, it was an accident, I know. Sorry. But you just don't pull a phone out of someone's hand while they're behind the wheel. You should have known better.
This is Skycam from KTOE, reporting to you from Mankato. For those of you heading south on I-169 on your Copernicus! Expect some delays
Bro,
around the
Darlene?
What?
Don't say anything. He can't hear me. Only you can. Listen, don't say a word.
She's
Do you
lying.
have that locked box?
She's
If
lying.
You do, roll down the window as a sign.
The exit at 13
Oh boy.
A minor fender bender, perhaps resulting from the poor visibility.
I don't
there.
remember who Darlene is. I'm gonna
You
roll
don't
the...
have it? Please tell me you do. Roll down the window if you've got the box with you.
Alright, fine.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to listen to this.
Okay.
It's okay. You can close it now. No point in making him angry over nothing. Okay, good. You can't let these guys get a hold of that box. He may even have the key on him, this guy. They're taking you to her, but you have to be careful. You need to figure out how much they know.
Look, where are we going?
To the hospital. Is this funny to you? Because it's not to me.
What about Balkan tours?
Do you really want to go there? You really want to talk about this? Now? Of all moments? Fine. Listen, I know that she wasn't honest with you, that she couldn't bring herself to be straightforward about her feelings. I know it hurts you, man, but you two'd been growing apart for a while. In the end, she just wanted to be with someone more dedicated. That's the direction she was growing in. It didn't happen overnight, but the trip to Europe and meeting Craig, yeah, that was a big part of it.
Craig is the one who hurt her, not me. I know you're working together with him. Craig is the one who hurt her.
Is that what you tell yourself? That all this is somehow his fault? Fine, whatever. Yes, we're all working against you. Are you satisfied now? Because this is hardly the time to bring your hurt feelings out onto the stage. Can I tell you something?
No.
You're a great photographer. I mean, nobody doubts that, man. But at some point, if people keep screwing you over, keep betraying you, at a certain point, if everywhere you go, people keep being assholes to you, well, guess what? Maybe you're the asshole.
Mind if I turn on the radio?
The radio? Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Copernicus, there's no time to lose. You have to act quickly now, before he puts that helmet on again. Use this bell. Stop him.
Good, yep.
What?
Gnothiso.
Yeah, know thyself. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
Gnothiseaton. Greek for know thyself. That's a good start.
Darlene, this spell, it's not working.
I know you've had a rough 24 hours, but we all have. I mean, she's my sister after all.
He's lying.
What? Sister?
Hang on again, I gotta get this.
No! Take that off. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm here. We'll be there in just a few minutes.
Shake him. Shake him.
Yeah, he tried it just like we expected. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I agree. It's time to call his bluff.
Step on the brake. Stop him. Do it. Step on the brake.
Ah, what are you doing? Let go.
Darlene. Are you serious? You weren't wearing a seatbelt? I wasn't wearing one either. The fuck? Yeah, open the window. Yeah, no. Okay, wake up. What? No message here. No, wait. Message here. Oh, we've already looked at this. Hey, Jack. Having a great road trip would be a little easier if my boyfriend could drive. Haha, tell Mom I'll be back in time for her birthday. I don't know that name. But you know that name, so. What? Ooh, wait. Take the key. And, oh, for the box. Duh. Okay, who am I? I'm a robot. Oh dear God. Find a memory image from each sound. Find a memory image from each sound?
That was some argument.
What the fuck?
That was some argument.
Stop doing that. I'm trying to...
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
That's Hops.
I'm going away for 2 months.
It's your
I'll be back
girlfriend?
before you know it.
Whatever your girlfriend's
Here's a
name is.
security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
Okay. So they're together now? Okay.
Here's a security deposit.
Wait, how do...
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
How do I... What the fuck? Okay, wait. This is the top silo. 2, 3, 4. But how are we... Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry.
I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it.
Tour guide. Tour guide. Tour guide.
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised.
Oh, yeah, okay, obviously. Okay.
Here's a security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it.
I still don't. Find out security deposit.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. Here's a security deposit.
You two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
That was some argument. That was some argument.
Here's a security deposit. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised.
I literally don't remember.
Here's a security deposit. Here's a security deposit. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. Here's a security deposit.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Here's a security deposit. It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside.
Visiting hours are until 7, so yes, you'll get a chance to see her. Visiting hours are until 7.
She thinks you've caused some kind of accident.
Okay.
So, I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked. So I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. So I'm sending you something from my trip, like I promised. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it. I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour guide guy I met talked me into it.
I don't know, I'm just gonna look. Okay.
I wasn't gonna do it, but this tour... It's a beautiful piece of printing, don't you think? All these O's lined up next to each other.
The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing for her.
Find the man with many eyes. They're the ones who did this to you. He has 10 eyes. He wears them around his wrist, like a bracelet.
Money. The bracelet. I'm the man. Oh dear God.
Help me! Save me from this man!
Oh dear God.
Help me! Save me from this man!
Oh, please, I think he flew into the bottle on purpose. What are you, the public defender to all things living?
Fireflies can't talk. Someone has to speak up for him. If the 6 tiny mittens don't fit, you must acquit.
Yeah, I'll set it free in a minute. I just think this light is incredible.
Let's keep him as our pet.
Now is being cruel. I think I'll always remember this.
This is one of those nights, right?
One of what nights?
We'll always have this. If you ever get to a point where you feel like you've lost me, all you have to do is find your way back to here and sit down beside me.
I hope the grass isn't so wet next time.
I'm serious. Write a note to your future self and put it in this bottle. If there's ever a point where things have gotten totally screwed up between us, that moment isn't real. This one is. All you have to do is find your way back to me.
What if I can't find the way?
That's why I've made you this beacon. A bottle with a green light to show you the way. Sense of direction isn't exactly your strong suit, Copernicus. Let's make a pact. With this honorable firefly as witness, I promise my screwed up future self won't mess this up for us.
I don't know. My future self can be a real jerk.
Mine too. We're going to make mistakes. Hurt each other. Everyone does it. So, time traveler, what news? What wisdom do you bring from the future?
That it's never too late. That any mistake can be fixed.
Good, if that's what you believe.
What the fuck? But we didn't but the man with mini eye. What the fuck? We didn't even ever wake up. I think he was dead. I can't believe this is the first game I've ever finished, and it ended like that. But that's cool. There's been worse endings for video games. Great job, everyone. GG's. I'm actually really happy I got that done. I don't even... I'm gonna think about that for the rest of the day, probably. Replay, right. I don't know, we'll play this again sometime. And I'll choose different answers and shit. Alright, well. That's done. I'm gonna take a little... My cat wants to go outside. I know that most cats, they just go outside by themselves, but my cat gets beaten up by other cats and raccoons and opossums and shit out there, so I have to take him and watch him and make sure he doesn't run away, because he likes to try to do that shit too. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come back, and I have 4 more brand new games. I think I have 4 more brand new games. I'm gonna play I think the next one I'm gonna play is Claire. I don't remember what it's about, except, you know, it's about a girl. Claire. I think I'm gonna play that one. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I have to take a break first, so I don't know. I'll be back in like half an hour. But I appreciate y'all being here. Bowsy, I hope your workout is wonderful. Going wonderful. Thank you everyone for hanging out. And I am glad we got this done. You all were here to see it. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Adieu. You know what? Actually, let me raid, because I am going to take a break, so let me raid. Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Who do we raid? Who do we raid? We're going to raid Big Cheese. Just making sure. Okay. Alright, we're going to do that. Thanks everyone, you guys are super cool. Have fun. Be safe, make good choices.